Tigers die and leave their skins. People die and leave their names. Toastmaster of the day, fellow Toastmasters, guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening.
Good evening.
I am from the Pearl of the Orient Seas, that is, Philippines. From the land of promise, Mindanao, and the city of the golden friendship, Cagayan de Oro City. My father is Carlito. He is an electrician. My mother is Cecilia, a frustrated teacher who ended up as a newscaster. They have 4 children, whose names derive from the combination of their names. My sister, Charlea, myself, Charlotte, and my 2 younger brothers, Charles Roy and Charlito. Charlotte, that's my name. A name I don't like. So, through the stages of my development, I tried to change my name several times. During my elementary years, my agony is writing my name. At worst, some bully classmates tease me and call me Chariot instead because they don't know how to pronounce my name right. Most of my activities before are for boys. I enjoyed more playing with my younger brothers than playing dolls with my sister. We go hunting birds, and if we can't find one, I test my skills in shooting our neighbor's chicken. As a result, I became an archer of the year during my high school days. I played in the national games, and from Charlotte, I was known as Charms the Archer. I was offered from different colleges in our place for varsity scholarship. I want to become an architect, but sad to say, my parents can afford to buy the T-square and the skilled ruler that time, since my sister is also in college. So I told my dad I want to become a policewoman instead. But he said, "No, my dear. I know you will pass the exam, but your height will not qualify." So I ended up as a teacher, my mom's unfulfilled ambition. During those times, my heart is not really for teaching. So I often skip school and apply for a food chain as a part-time worker. To hide it from my parents, I changed my name. So I used the name Shazzy, inspired with the food chain Jollibee. It was effective until one day, my customer happens to be my mother. You will know what happened next. When I started teaching, my first set of students were first graders. And how does a 6-year-old pronounce my name, Shazzy? It's Sassy. They call me Teacher Sassy. And you know who Sassy is? That's the name of our dog. So from Shazzy, I changed it to Chatty. I've been married for 9 years with 1 husband and no children so far. Don't look at me like that. I can do it alone. I was a dedicated teacher in the public school in my beloved country. And never in my dreams I ever thought of leaving my job to work in a foreign land. But fate has its own way of changing my views in life. December 16 of 2011, when a furious typhoon visited our place. He's not invited. A huge volume of water engulfed the whole village and turned the place upside down. Properties had been shattered, and our house was one of them. I was there on top of the roof amidst the rain, the cold wind, and the piercing sound of people crying for help, but nobody can rescue us. We stayed there for 7 hours hoping that the water will not reach the top of the roof, or worse, topple our house down, just like the other houses. The only consolation I have is that I'm with the man I love beside me. Just like Rose have Jack when Titanic sank in the middle of the ocean. Out of frustration, I decided to leave Philippines and stayed in a country where rain is a rare scene. I was pleased to hear my name during the interview in teacher in Philippine School Doha. They called me Charlotte. For the first time, I appreciated the way they pronounced my name. After several times of modification, I finally get to accept and love the name I have. Because at the end of the day, my name identifies me wherever I go. I am Charlotte, a wife, hoping to be a mother, a dedicated teacher, and a new member of IIEE SQC Toastmaster. Now, fellow Toastmasters, what's my name?
Charlotte.
Thank you. Back to you.